Step 1 to the left, and 2, and back 1, and 2, step forwards, and slide forwards. Move 1 to the right, 2 to the right, back 1 left, and 2, and step back, and slide back. Salmas! I will now get 2 of my students to demonstrate the side step and drill. The key points on here is what you've got to appreciate is one guy moves around to the left or forwards or back. It's the other guy's job to actually chase. In other words, as a Wing Chun saying, he'll stick to him. If he goes left, he'll move left. If he moves right, he moves right. Forwards, forwards, backwards, etc. Okay, if you turn face each other, please, and chink your partner. Oi! And step forwards into left stance, and just when you're ready. Salma! And ching. Good. I should turn face this way. Now that we've come to the end of the footwork patterns, obviously we've covered step and slide and side steps, etc. It's very important that I explain exactly why we do these. I've emphasized before about the importance of correct structure. Now, with regards to theory, in Wing Chun, we're not like some styles where we show a lot of aggression in fighting situations. We don't do any sort of shouting and screaming and things like that. Now, the idea of the Wing Chun practitioner is to keep calm at all times. Once he takes up his jongma or fighting stance, it is important that he doesn't show any emotion. In other words, he would just look straight at his opponent from here and don't show any emotion whatsoever. Now, this can be very intimidating if you think about it. Okay, we don't want to stand with our opponent. He shouts at us, yeah, and we shout back, etc. And that's not the way we do it in Wing Chun. So to conclude with regards to the footwork, it is important we always remain in structure. If our opponent's moving around like this, for example, moving around, we could term that in Wing Chun terms as in structure, out of structure, in structure, out of structure. Basically, they're all over the place. If, for example, if we said style A and style B, if the Wing Chun guy is in stance and the other guy's moving around, it is important in Wing Chun to keep your center line in line with your opponent. So if he moves one side, you move with it, and you always keep your center line there. So at any time, at any angle which you're going to be attacked from, you'll always be here. Okay? You don't want to stay there and let him come round to the side, for example. What we're going to do now, I've got 2 students which is going to demonstrate the patterns. One guy's going to move around, which I've just mentioned earlier, and the other guy's going to stick to Wing Chun. Now, what I need to emphasize here, this is not how Wing Chun would work in reality. In reality, as soon as someone threatens a punch, I teach my students to go straight in. In other words, you wouldn't kick, move around, throw a punch. In actual Wing Chun, as soon as you initiate the movement, you would go in and you would finish the job. In other words, you're not going to move around, kick, he kicks me. Someone attacks you, bam, you move in and you finish it. What these 2 guys are going to do here is going to just give you a rough idea of some short bursts. In other words, an attack will come in, you block, short burst, and stop. What I've said earlier, in reality, this wouldn't happen. He would go in and he would finish, or attempt to finish the job. Okay, guys, turn face each other and Hoi-chi!
Yeah.